Good morning, class.
Good morning.
So today I will teach you about English grammar, and let's look at this sentence first. A boy gives a book to his mother. Can you identify the subject, object, and the verb in this sentence? Can I have a student to help me to put the card under the word that is subject or object or verb? Can anyone do that for me? Penny, you're knocking your head. Can you do that for me? So, subject, object, and other object.
Another object. Yes.
Yes. And verb. Very good. So do you think Penny did right? Yeah, so we have subject, verb, object, and another object. And we call this active voice. And I'm going to show you another sentence that has the same meaning with this sentence about a boy gives a book to his mother. But it will look totally different. So, Penny did right. And I want another student to help me to find the subject and object and the verb. Can someone help me? Please raise hand. Thank you. Can I find the subjects and objects? Very good. Do you think he did right about the place of subject and object?
Yes.
Yes. So we have another way to write our sentence, and we call it passive voice. And today we will learn about this and to learn about how to identify between active voice sentence and passive voice sentence, and you will be able to turn the active voice sentence to be passive voice, and then you will be able to demonstrate it. So are you excited for the class today?
Yes.
So first of all, passive voice. What is the purpose about it? Why do we need it? Chelsea, can you read this for me?
When we do not know who is the doer, when we want to emphasize the object.
Very good. So do you remember the sentence? A boy gives a book to his mother. We want to emphasize the book that the boy gives to his mother. So we will put it in passive voice. Or when we don't know who is the doer. We have some examples here. And this is the pattern of the passive voice. So as you notice that the verb looks different. A boy gives a book to his mother, but here we say it's given. So the verb will be changed to be object plus the verb and verb to be. And the verb in past participle form, and we'll have another object, and we'll put the subject at the end of the sentence. So far, do you have any problem? Like we have an example here. We will put the object in the front, and we will change the form of the verb, and we will place the subject at the end of the sentence by adding the by. That is very important. You cannot miss the by. So, I think you have a clear idea about the difference about active voice and passive voice. Let's do an activity. So I have 5 sentences here, and you need to tell me, are these active voice or passive voice? Oh, we have 5 students here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will give you like 10 to 20 seconds to identify is it active voice or passive voice. And remember that in passive voice, the verb will be the verb to be plus verb. Okay? So do you all know your sentence? Good. And have you found, is it active or passive? Very good. Okay, let's look at the answer. The first one, can you read it for me?
They expected us to build the road.
Is it active or passive?
Active.
Why?
Because the subject.
Oh yeah, the subject, very good. Because of the subject, is it at the end or in the front or at the end of the sentence? Yeah, in the front, very good, thank you. So this is active. What about this one?
We must write it's active
Very good. How do you find that out?
because it doesn't have to be another verb.
Very good. And this one, next.
My car was broken and he has to be passive.
Very good. How do you find it out?
Because the word, because it was, it's, yes, could it be like past tense can be passive too?
Yeah, past tense can do the passive voice too, and I will tell you more about it, how to change it. Okay, next.
People said the president is ill. So that's active.
Very good. And how do you find that out?
Well, I was thinking the same thing as Mara. Like this one wasn't like happened in the past. It's like happening now, and the B is not in the end to describe the like in the other sentence that was passive.
Okay. Okay, next. Last one.
German is spoken in Austria.
Very good. Is it passive or active?
Passive.
Good job. So here we can tell that if we want to emphasize the object, for example, this one, my car was broken. We want to emphasize that my car is broken. So everyone will know that this sentence is about the car. And like this one, German is spoken in Austria. So we don't know the subject, we don't know the doer, but we know that this is true, that people there, they speak German. Very good. So here, I'm going to show you the steps about making passive voice. So first, we need to identify the subject, object, and the verb. Not the time. That was not correct. I forgot to erase it. Okay. The subject, object, and verb. And second step, we need to change the verb to be what pattern?
Be in.
Yeah, be and verb, but in past participle form. And the third step is object will replace the subject, and the subject will be moved to the end of the sentence. And we will need to add, what do we need to add? By. Very good. So I will post this. So as we are going to do some exercise, you can look at the steps that can help you. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. So first, identify the subject, object, and verb. And I'm sure you don't have any problem about it because we learned it before. But I just want to review it. Like in this sentence, can someone tell me what is the subject of the first sentence?
They.
Very good. And what is the verb of the second sentence?
Teaches.
And what is the object of the third sentence? Very good. Good job, class. And next step is verb need to be changed. So can you tell me what is the verb of this sentence? Listen. So listen, and if we want to change listen, how do we do it? So I have a little step here. First, we need to change the verb to be the past participle form first. So first, I will write down listen, and then I will add the verb to be in front of the verb. So we need to look at this sentence. What is the tense of the sentence? Is it past tense or present tense or future tense? Yeah, it's present tense. So the verb to be will be in present tense. So it can be is, am, or are. So the verb form will be changed from listen to is, am, are, listened. So far, do you understand? Very good. So for second sentence, the verb is teaches. And if I want to change it to be the passive voice form, how do I need to do? First, I need to change the verb to be past participle. And what about the be? Yeah, do we need to check the sentence, what tense it is? Very good, and it will be very good. Okay, and the third sentence. So this is not present tense, so we need to pay attention about it. For the verb, we need to change it to be past participle, and because this is past tense, the verb to be will change to be was and verb. Very good. So we will change it to be like this. The verb tense will remain the same. And this is the example, like if in present tense, present progress tense, past tense, present perfect, or past perfect tense, or future tense. These are the tenses that you have learned before. I know that will be a little bit confusing if we need to change all of them to be passive voice. But we will do some exercise about it, and I have a chart for you to help you to do the exercise later. Yes. So you can keep it, and then later on when we need to do our homework, it can help you. So I've listed all the tense. We have active voice form and passive voice form. So far, is it okay? Understand? Good. So let's do some practice. I have 6 questions, but let's have some of you come up and do some exercise, okay? But I will do the first one to be an example. So, is reading. If I want to change it to be passive voice form, what do I do first? First, I need to change the verb to be
Past participle.
very good. So what is the past participle of reading?
Read.
Good job. Read. And is reading. What is the tense? Very good. Present continuous, because it is continuous tense. And we also need to have the ing to show the continuous. So I will make it to be like being. We need an ing form to show that it's progressing. And what about the is? How do we change it? Still is. So is reading will become is being read. Understand? Good? Okay. So I have 5 more sentences, and it's the same 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can look at your chart to help you to do this. Okay?
Do you want us to go one by one or?
Are you ready? If you are ready, you can come and do it. Okay, raise your hand if you are ready. You are not ready. Okay, I will give you like 2 seconds, okay? 2 minutes to look at your chart and or you can write down your question so that you can write down your okay. Okay, you're all done. Good job. Okay, next step. So, for the third step, we need to practice how to move our subjects and objects. Like this one, a boy gives a book to his mother. It looks familiar, right? That is our example sentence. So when it changes to be passive voice, the object will replace the subject, and the subject will go to the end of the sentence. And this is what it looks like when you are done. And this object will remain the same place. So it becomes a book is given to a mother by a boy. You cannot forget the by, okay? So when you do your homework, remember to check the by. Or if I want to emphasize another object, mother. The same, we will put mother to replace the subject, and the boy will need to go to the end of the sentence. But the book still remains in the same place. A mother is given a book by a boy. Still, don't forget the by. So it can help you better to when you need to emphasize your object, when you are doing your writing or speaking. So far, do you have any question? Very good, you are so smart. So I have some sentence that I'm going to do it all at once to help you understand. So, let's do the second one. Ellen teaches geography. First, I need to identify the verb. Very good, the verb and the subject and object. So this is the subject, object, and verb. And I need to change the verb to be another form. Okay, because that is present tense, it to be person, and object goes to the front. Don't forget to capitalize because it is the first one. And Ellen need to go to the end of the sentence, and don't forget I. Yay! Geography is taught by Ellen. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good job! And now I need to put you into groups to do some exercise. You 2, you 3. Good job. Oh, haha, good job. Let's do the first one and second one. Okay? So first, you need to identify your subject, object, verb. Second, change your verb form. And third, to move your subject and object. Don't forget the by. Okay?
Are we number 1?
Yeah, number 1, 2.
Version installed. Jack is the object or subject, right?
This is subject, and the object is the computer. So,
When you are ready, raise your hand.
software is installed by Jack.
Because it's back.
Was installed by Jack.
Okay, are you all figuring it out?
Good.
Very good. Okay, so now I have some exercise for you to do. Here. Here are the exercise. And if you have any question, problem, you can look at your chart, okay? And let's pretend that you finished it. Move on. Oh. So, okay, so here I have a very short activity to help you to help us, especially to help me to know that you understand all this. So we all played Kahoot before, right? Do you still remember how to play it? Let's go to the page. You can take out your phone device to do it. Isn't it exciting that you can play your phone in the classroom? Okay, and then you will need to put your game pick. Let's see. This is the number. 478856. Okay. 478856. Are you guys all there?
When does it work?
It does not say that it works.
Okay, let's pretend it works. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Wait, try to click in.
Oh yeah. How come? Okay, let's play the game next class as a review. So when you go home, don't forget to review your chart that I gave you and also do the exercise, okay? So this is the class we have right now, today. So goodbye.